Well, good damn afternoon, Americans. Jericho Green here with you once again. Everybody pay attention. This just in. This just came across the wire. Failed governor of California, Gavin Newsom, is a lying piece of shit. I repeat, failed governor of California is a lying piece of shit. And now, back to sports. That's fresh off the wire, people. Breaking news. Gavin Newsom is a fucking liar. Yeah, we know. What now? So, we are all painfully aware of what's going on in Southern California in Smell A. You had ICE executing a raid on a business that was funneling money to a Colombia cartel. People were waiting for them when they came out. Here we go. Shit's on fire. They destroyed the Kobe Bryant mural with his daughter. What was that for? Here's something that I hope somebody can answer for me. So you have them destroying that mural. You have them setting police cars and the driverless cars on fire. I saw a video of a guy running out of the Jordan flagship store with about 5 or 6 pairs of J's. They're still in Yak. You have people up in Oakland and San Francisco rioting about this shit too. So when they're breaking shit and burning shit, how does that help the immigrant that they're supposed to be out there for? Let me know in the comments. But knowing what's going on in Los Angeles, Gavin Bang Your Wife Newsom took to X and said that President Trump hasn't even called him. He said that orange bastard hadn't even left him a voicemail. Gavin, why would you not pick up a phone call from the president while the largest city by far in your state is ablaze? I'm not sure. I don't care what's going on. I'm going to pick up a phone call from the president of the United States. Whatever. But he said that rat bastard hadn't even left a voicemail, no call, no text, no nothing. Just to show how evil he is, just to show how heartless he is, and how much he doesn't care about Californians because they will not bend to the knee of his fascism. He hates you, California. He doesn't care that you're going through it right now. Uh-oh, what's that? President Trump, what do you have to say about this? And don't worry, I will put a link in the description box so you can lay your own ocular stems on this nonsense. But before we get to that, let's handle some business. Are you worried about too much of your private information being on the internet? You should, because it's there and it will be sold. But there's a group out there who can take care of you, who can protect you. It's called Patriot Protect. They scour the internet for your information. They check over 100 sites and they wipe it clean like you were never there, like it never happened. It's not a one and done. They have maintenance. They continually check and make sure that your information is safe from prying eyes, and the eyes are out there. Go to patriotprotect.com/Jericho. Put in promo code Jericho, all caps, and you will get 15% off of your annual subscription. It's a scary thing, the amount of information that is out there about you. Get rid of it. Protect yourself with Patriot Protect. patriotprotect.com/Jericho, promo code Jericho, all caps, get 15% off of that annual subscription. Now, Gavin Bang Your Wife Newsom claimed that Trump didn't even call him, but Trump said, whoa, hold up, pump your brakes, hold up. Trump says, I brought a receipt. Oh, shit. Gavin, why wouldn't you think that the most high-profile thing going on right now in this country, you make a comment about the president, you don't think that's going to be on his radar? You think that's not going to pop up on his screen? You idiot. Why do you think you can make a claim like that and Trump's not going to respond? Your state is still smoldering from the Palisades and the LA fires. He was just there a few months ago. And you're going to open your mouth with some bullshit that you know didn't happen, and he's not going to say anything. Gavin, have you met President Trump? Maybe not. Maybe he hasn't. Maybe he doesn't know who he's dealing with. But how do I know who he's dealing with and he doesn't know? But he said we never spoke, not even a voicemail. But Trump showed his phone records, and it shows that they spoke for 16 minutes. Uh-oh, that's not a very sweet 16, is it, Gavin? You slick-haired personal assistant to Satan? Uh-oh, Trump has receipts. And Trump says no. I told him we spoke for 16 minutes, and I told him, get your ass in gear and get those LA riots under control. And I bet that's probably exactly what Trump told him. Get your ass in gear, stop fucking around, and get rid of those riots. Get rid of those criminals. Get rid of those professional paid agitators in your city, in your state. Tell Karen Bass to pull her face from between whoever's legs she's muff diving on, whoever's carpet she's munching. Pull your face out of that clam and get to work. What are you doing, fool? Why did Daddy Trump have to come in and clean up your room? But Trump says, no, that's bullshit, man. We talked for almost 20 minutes. Remember? Remember when I put you over my knee and gave you a verbal spanking for 16 minutes? You don't recall that? What a dumbass. Like Trump wasn't going to find out about this. He sent the National Guard troops to your city. I think he might be monitoring the situation, Gavin. But there's no room for common sense. There's no room for the right thing. They are fully committed to illegals and allowing them to do whatever, whenever inside of the United States, especially California. Gavin's all for paying for everything. You want to cut your dick off, your tits. You want a house. You want a car. You want a phone. You want your kids in school. You need housing. I got you, dog. Whatever you need. Poppy, California is going to pay for it. Fully committed. They don't care the crimes they're committing, the people they're hurting, the people they're killing, property damage. He don't care about none of that. So much so that he thought it was a good idea to tell a bald-faced lie that Trump can easily debunk in 5 seconds, and he did. Meet me in the comments. Talk to me, Goose. Why do you think Gavin Newsom would do something so stupid and something that can be debunked so quickly? What was the point? Does he even care? And you know, if he doesn't care, it's because their demographic, their base doesn't care. Obviously, the people they're targeting with these fucking lies don't care about the truth because they keep believing them. They keep swallowing these lies whole like a seagull. Did I ever tell you guys one time I was at the aquarium and I went outside to have some snacks with my son? He was a little toddler. And this little girl took her peanut butter and jelly sandwich out of her sandwich bag and turned her head for a second, and that seagull swooped in and took her whole sandwich. The girl she couldn't believe it. I felt so bad for her. That surprise on her face was quickly replaced with tears, and she was crying to her mother. I was like, little girl, if I could sprout wings and catch that son of a bitch, I would. But you know how it goes. I try to be done with the left, but they just won't let me. I'm out.